Hiya Guildies, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated Minecraft server, realm, as hosted by the Mojang Company. I'm out here checking things out with my Optifine shaders. I've been playing with them lately, and I've actually grown accustomed to them. I kind of like them. Out here it looks very, very nice, especially water. You should see my original server where I have the beach and all that, where I live on an island. It looks really good. You can go back and check that out in some of the older videos if you'd like, but this is about the new videos, and look at those clouds. Man, those look really nice. We don't get clouds like these very often out in Phoenix, you know. It's usually nothing or monsoon. So whenever we have like white puffies, like that might be a little rain cloud later, but whenever we have white puffies, it's nice. And this looks really good, and I still haven't taken care of that block over there, but I'm going to. Anyways, the project for today is to kind of clean up what we were working on last time. We're going to be going into the tunnel. This isn't the tunnel. This is a tunnel, but it's not the tunnel. And there's my opening up to the top. This is a long-term project. I dug out some of this to get cobblestone earlier. It goes all the way up to the top, and from over there, I don't have any pearls or anything. Well, maybe go over there and show you what's kind of going on. That's a long-term project. There's going to be some type of abutment. What's the word I'm looking for? Where, oh, it looks kind of ominous right there. Let me get behind there. There we go. So there will be like a little keep bit up here and a little keep bit right here, and this will, like down low, like a platform they can come out and look around at. And then down here. And then the wall will kind of come along where that's at. But that's that. Today, however, I am going to work again down in the tunnel below. I have cleaned out 4 of the chunks already that are down there at the bottom. This still needs some terraforming through here, I think. City ordinances. I mean, come on. How are these two houses built so close together at that? Anyways. We'll just keep on going down here. But we're going to go down into the tunnel again today. And before I do that, let me go ahead and make sure I'm dressed appropriately for the environment. Got miscellaneous things. Not enough stuff to really do anything down there, but I'm just going down to show you, and then we'll do a cutscene or something. Now, I like how This is what's cool about the shaders. Where there's a light difference, it's dark, and dreary. But then once you come inside, your eyes kind of get used to it, and the torch light source becomes the predominant light source. I'm not sure what the formula is there, but that's what that is. This is going to be changed. I'm going to have to make this all decorative and look like a giant tunnel, and I'm going to knock the walls out to the side a bit more and do some things for detailing, because I want to have something like where there is a acacia log beam supporting this, and then this wall and this wall and this wall will be knocked back, and then another acacia beam, so that this level will be acacia beam level, and then this level will be back, so that you can kind of have some depth there, and then we'll do something back there, but I'm not sure what. But I don't want it to be just straight like this, and probably something across the top. Maybe the acacia beams go across the top and kind of act like the supporting things. We'll see what happens there. And we'll do that all the way through here since this tunnel has been almost fully explored. And now the good news. Can you hear what's going on down there? I bet you can. So I came down here, and the last time I stopped, I believe I had cleared out, wow, great, a big one, this particular chunk. And this was chunk, I don't know, -17 by 5 by 5 for all I know. I'm just making numbers up. But then I went ahead and cleared out all the chunks. And this is pretty close. So it's very similar. I'm going to have to knock out some walls that way, I think, possibly. Or not. Or maybe walls that way is what I should say. So that these, every 11 apart, can be my strip mines. Now, I hear you coming. I'm not going to deal with you just yet. But the plan here is to have these be the strip mines. They're 11 apart because that's the distance they need to be apart. You're going to go through this one and punch in 5, and you're going to go into that one and punch in 5. Okay, we will deal with you now, if that's the way you're going to be about it, mister. And I'm going to use the good stuff on you. There we go. All right, now we're going to get you, and you, and this is actually a good thing. So, obviously, or not so obviously, I'll explain it if it's not obvious to you. I cleared out these spaces, specifically so, hopeful that I was going to get one of them to be a slime spawning chunk. And one of them is. I don't know which one yet. But now that I've seen that slime block in this chunk, and I saw one earlier in that chunk, see, I made a little notice and everything. Slime spotted in this chunk! So I know that I can come down here periodically and pick up some slime balls, which is nice. So I don't really need a huge amount of slime for my purposes right now, but in the future I will use them. For example, these slime bulbs will now help me make / create a redstone bud-powered sugarcane farm. So that will get me going on the sugarcane for paper for trading with my one villager. So hopefully one of his books beyond what he has here is mending, or I don't know, prot 4, something bold, or fortune 3. That would be a really nice one, and then I can create a diamond pickaxe with fortune 3, and the next time I find diamonds I can dig it up with that. But what I've got going on here is going to be my strip mining area. So I've already told you about the decorative elements I'm thinking about doing for the stairwell down, and this floor level is 11. This floor level is 10. This is the prescribed floor level to be doing your strip mining in, 2 wide by, I don't know what it is, punch holes every 4 in each direction. So what I'm going to end up doing is having this be the floor level and then stairs. So I might half slab all of this at this level, and I think I'm going to, and use a mix of stone slabs and brick slabs and cobblestone to create some type of pattern, or leave it random. Just depends on what I have going after the fact. But the first thing I really need to decide on is what I'm going to do with this level here. Am I going to, because I want to do the same thing. I want to have like an opening with the log, with the acacia wood, and then a knockback to, and then, so if I, acacia wood, let me see what this, acacia wood, knockback, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that wouldn't work. So there's that and that. It would have to be, oops, I'm out of that already. Okay, so it would have to be something like that, where the acacia wood is on these 2 with 3 gap, and then there, and then there. But how would that look? That would look like an extra large trunk. And then would I put bits around the edges, or bits around the top to make it look like it's holding up the ceiling? Or do I knock this whole floor down 1 extra level? Because as you saw, the giant slime was having trouble bouncing around, but it was able to spawn in here. Do I want it to have trouble bouncing around? That's a good question. Well, I don't know. Well, let me go and gather some components and come back down here and kind of stick some trees up and do some things and see what the walls look like, and then I'll decide how I want to do this room itself. Because I don't know what I really want to do with it. And a half slab here would make that an unnecessary hole. But, who knows? All right, let me go get some elements, and then we'll come back and work on it a little bit. All right, Guildies, welcome back. I'm down here at the bottom of the plumb shaft here, the mining shaft, the stairs down to where we will be strip mining for diamonds, etc., and I've started placing in some of the elements to see how it looks. I've decided that what I'm going to do is have beam-supported structures like this, right? So the entire ceiling will be this tall. I will probably cut out some of these elements. In fact, let me do that now. So I'll have an idea of what it might look like just having open gaps above it, because it is a mine shaft. But I also want to kind of make it look pretty, So maybe I'll just come back with some regular old stone and plop it in there. And I'm just putting that there for, I don't know why. I mean, it's dark up there, so I was afraid something might spawn on an air block. I don't know. But this is what it's going to end up being like. This was the original wall, as you can see over there. So what I've decided to do is bounce it back by 1, drop the tunnel back like 1, and then we're going to have this. So I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and do all of that, and we'll see how it looks. I think it's going to look pretty good. I also wanted to see how maybe some stone slabs looked around this bad boy. So if these were all around like this, how would it look? Boom, 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 boom. We're going to leave that torch there for now, that and that and that. And just imagine these guys are there. And do I have a set of stairs? I do. Okay, so I'm going to put these cobblestone stairs there for now. All right, so would it be something like this? You'd be walking along. This would be the floor level. And, oh, but mobs wouldn't spawn on it. And I want the I want the slimes to spawn. So I make them top half slabs and do the whole room like that so it's decorative. Oh, man. How many do I got here? Let me see. Pull these up and dig down a little bit and see how it looks. Yeah, I put a lot into them. Boy, it's too bad I don't have, like, I don't know, efficiency 1? Or I do have an iron pickaxe, but I was kind of saving that, but that'll help it go a little bit faster. All right, so if I make these all, let's do a 3x3 grid just to see what it would look like. If I make all of those half slabs, then, precious resources. How would that look? Boom, 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 boom. And this would be changed, presumably, to like a stone brick staircase or something. I don't know. Well, it would look all right. It would still be spawnable, which is, you know, kind of negates half the reason of using half slabs. The other half is sometimes you need to cover 6 squares of space rather than 3 squares of space, and that's how you do that, which is what I would use it for here. Well, let's go ahead and put in all the lumber beam supports first. We need to do all the north-south, he said, guessing east-west, because the sun rises and sets in this direction. So we need to do all the east-west, and then we got to do all the north-south. So let me go ahead and get all of the wood in, strip all of this away, all the ceiling stuff, and we'll go from there. Oh, by the way, the reason I decided to make it 2 wide like this and 2 wide like that is so, a couple of reasons. Cosmetically, it won't be such a huge gap between the two, so you can just leave it as single beams instead of having the double beam here. And the other reason is because if you follow this beam line, you will see that the beams will also be right here in this segment of line. So, in fact, let me go ahead and boom, boom, torch on this one. Let me go ahead and put a couple beams in there so we can see how those will look. Boom, 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 boom. We'll bring it all the way down. All the way down. Perhaps right there for now. Actually, yeah. All right, this will come down because that'll be back and this will be back, but that's all temporary. So there's that. And the torch will go... Whoops. 1, 2, 3... look at it from over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torch there. And then this stuff will be kind of stripped away by 1 between the 2. Right? Right. Okay. Starting to shape up a little bit here. I'm digging it. Okay. And I'll just remember that that one's where that is. 1, 2, 3. Torch. Blink. And wood beam and wood beam. Okay. So take a step back. That's what it's going to kind of look like coming down. This stuff might be cleaned up a little bit more, and then you'll come down, and then it carries on into this floor. So the pattern will carry on. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean out all of the space and put all of the wood in. Since I'm down here, I will use the materials I have to create pickaxes and clean it all out, and then go get the wood. Okay, I'll be back. I've got all the beaming up and holding back the walls, and with this extra gap here, the large slimes can actually get a decent jump at you, so it's a little bit more difficult. But that's not that big of a deal. That, you know, they just get to you faster as far as I'm concerned, instead of them kind of little bunny hopping and hitting their head on the beams. And if I need to, I can just get underneath the beam and let them jump underneath the beam, so it's not going to be a problem. I will probably dig out some of this stuff here, like this iron, why not? And I'll do that in a minute. After I've gotten that done, then, you know, I'll kind of place some things back in. Or maybe I'll leave it. Maybe what I'll do is pull some stuff up and put some stone ores around the place to make it kind of look like a mine area. But we'll see about that. So anyways, the 2x4s are up, and I've got them to this point. These things need to kind of change. So I need to backfill these things. I don't know what I'm going to backfill them with. Or not. Actually, this needs to stay open, but I'm not sure how I'm going to leave it open. If I do this. Yeah. See, then that's just a couple bits of beaming. Do I want that like that? Alright, now let me take a look at the stairs as you're coming up. So, I don't know. Something will go there. But I need to replace all of these along the way with this wood as well. So that's, I think, what I'm going to do next. And then we'll take a look at where everything is. And I'll figure something out for these doors and walls and such. I brought some stairs and miscellaneous half slabs so we can kind of check things out. Let me go ahead and push a couple things up here. And let me bring a couple things down. Meh. Meh. Just to see. So if we had kind of these guys here, kind of holding things up in between each thing. Boom, whoops, and boom. Let's get rid of that there. You know, just to kind of get a look at what it might look like. All right, so that might help a little bit. And, oh, let's see what that looks like. Bring that across like that. Looks like it's kind of supporting it up a little bit. Okay, well, let's see what it looks like with the cobblestone. Boop. And half slabs. Okay, so if that were cobblestone, and this were half slab. No, not so much. If it's going to be one of those, I think. And let's see what it would look like if we kind of had these guys going also. Oh, that might be too much. Right? Yeah, let's go over here and see what it looks like over here. If anything, it's probably going to be this guy. Boom, boom. Let's see what that looks like. Well, kinda, because it'll be going down into the cave. So, maybe this. Maybe something like this. Yeah, or maybe I bring that down and do it down here with the other type of stairs. Right? Well, let's go up with that, bring that down. So let's see what this looks like. Boom, boom. And boom, boom. That might be too much. Yeah, that's definitely too much. Okay, so let's get rid of these for now. And yeah, that's going to be too much like that. And we'll see how it goes. Half slabs? Maybe? Half slabs there? Maybe? Let's see here. Alright, let's just fill it and see what happens. Just along the edge here. I'll fix that in a second. Alright, come back, take another look at it. That might be kind of the winner, because then that'll give me... Oh man, that looks kind of plain like that. If this were the other direction, I'd be able to see multiple shapes on it, you know? You see what I mean? Oh well. Alright, let me experiment a little bit and kind of finish up this staircase, and we'll see where it goes. And oh, by the way, this is the staircase framing down here at the bottom. I've kind of changed this up a little bit. I moved these things around so there's a little more space. But alright. Let me go ahead and think about what I'm going to do. Oh, this is the other side. This happens to go out to 11 again because I came out to 11 while I was experimenting with the spacing here. But now I'm looking at it, and this would be the symmetry point around the center stair piece. I don't know if I'm going to backfill a wall here because these places go to a little cavern back there. So I might have these be the decrepit abandoned mines and these be the good mines. You know what I mean? All right. Well, let me go ahead and do a little bit more, and I'll come right back to you guys in just a moment. All right, guildies. I think that just about does it. I've wrapped up all of the acacia wood up to this point. This is just a placeholder still because this is only 2 blocks from here to here, and everything else has been 4 to this point. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to do something. Either bring it up 2 more and then make this the floor level. And since this is irrelevant, well, there's another... No, it's pretty much irrelevant for now. So I could bring it up 2 more and make it 4. And then also make a turn up into there. So that's probably what's going to be the long-term thing here. You know, we're going to go up from this guy. What did I just say? You know, 4. Here. There and there, right? So 1, this wouldn't be here. This would all be wall, and then 1, 2. So this is actually where it would be. So 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, let's double check. Do my math right. All right, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2. This wouldn't be here. This would be a beam. So this would be the beam level. That wouldn't be there. Or would it? But essentially that would carry across from there. Man, I'm such a noob. Okay. And if I carry it across from there, 1, 2, 3, and make this the down step here. Boom, boom, boom. Then this becomes kind of the, you come down here, take some stairs down this way. This is going to be all blocked off, we'll say. Right? Come on. First day with the new hands, right? This kind of deal like this thing here. That kind of makes sense. Right? Okay, so, ooh, bright and sunny outside. So you come down, you go through here. This will all be wall. I'll do something similar to this. And then you come down the cave. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do something like maybe stairs. Oh, I don't have any on me. In here facing in, or half slabs, or I don't know yet. I have a long-term plan for decoratives around the torches involving item frames. I'm thinking I'm going to strip this back one and put reverse stairs up on the top, or maybe half slabs to kind of give it a look there that way. But it comes all the way down here now. It looks pretty good like this. This is the level where all of that tunnel was. It's been kind of cobbled over, as you can see, but I left some of the, you know, bits and pieces I had, so it kind of looks like, okay, this was something, but who knows, maybe I'll get rid of all that, or maybe I'll change it up. We'll see. Coming on down here, we modified this a little bit and threw some half slabs, half stairs, half brick stairs, and a little of this, just see what it looks like. Those chests, that chest will be gone by the time of the end of this project, or moved, you know. And we've got all of this, and I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. But that's going to be the next episode, I think. This is quite a bit. We've got quite a lot accomplished, and we went over a lot of things about how we're going to decorate it. But let me know what you think. Give me some feedback, if you please. I sure would appreciate it. If you like the build, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you have any suggestions or comments that you think would be helpful and what I'm going to do next, for example, some decorative elements that could go in here, or what you think about the idea of the stairs, half stairs on the inside down on the bottom, and maybe on the top, let me know. I sure would like to hear about it down in the comments below. But until next time, my friends, I've got to get out of here because I've got other things to do, so I'll see you real soon. Have a great time. And I'll see you, I just said that, but I'll say it again. Have a great time out there, and I will see you real soon.